Good morning, guys. I am up and I am moving and I am heading into the office this morning. Running a little bit later than I'd like to be, but it'll do. All right, on my way into the office this morning. Looking kind of snazzy, not too bad. I'm definitely feeling old man mode today. The cold is just not agreeing with me. So I've got my pretty little cardigan on and my undershirt. I had to pluck a couple of gray hairs that are starting to come in this morning. I'm definitely starting to get older, as evidenced by the fact that I've got a second child on the way, and yeah. While we were out at Kroger yesterday, I picked up some new jam, jelly, something, I don't know. It was an orange marmalade, and it has, as I found out, Christina said, well, it's got pieces of orange in it. It's got more than pieces of orange. It's got pieces of orange rind in it, which is a bit odd. They're small pieces, though, so I was able to make it through it with no real problems. Oh, look, dead deer on the road. That's Kentucky for you. But yeah, I've got to run in for a little while this morning, talk to my team, talk to my boss, try to get some work done while I'm there, head home, get some more work done, work on some videos and everything. Just got a long day ahead of me, and unfortunately it's probably going to be a bit of a boring one again as far as vlog is concerned. That's the bad thing about doing this. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Day-to-day life for somebody like me, there are going to be some ups and some downs. There's some times where it's like, oh, look at these cool new products that are coming in that I get to test out. You guys get to see them first. That's awesome. But then there's the other side of it where the rest of the time is doing my day job, doing family stuff, playing with my kid, and that's kind of life. And you know, we're not really doing this channel to become massive and to become famous or anything about it. We're doing this channel because, one, I want to have these things to remember 20 years from now, and two, I just have stuff that I want to be able to share. A lot of times I'll film stuff and I'll just stick it on a hard drive and forget about it, or I'll take pictures and I'll post them to Google+, and that's one thing, but that's not really a thorough interaction. That's not a back and forth. That's just me putting stuff out there and that's it. You know, there can be comments and whatnot, but it's one little snapshot out of the day, whereas this can be 15, 20, 30 minutes out of the day. Lately, more like 5 to 10 minutes out of the day, because again, there's just not been much going on. That's why we're talking right now. But yeah, I'm going to take a little time and head into work, see what I can get done this morning. You'd be surprised what you can get done just being in the office for a couple of hours, being away from the traditional distractions that I do have at home. I am able to be a little bit more productive. Not massively more, but a little bit more. Well, that was a bit of a bust. Came in this morning to have my morning meeting, my weekly meeting with my boss. I believe, as it turns out, he's actually out of town this week. There's a lot of people taking vacations and, wrapping up the summer to go into the fall and taking them about this time of year, which, I can't really blame them for wanting to take vacations. I'm getting ready to take almost a full week off next week to go to DroidCon London. Again, I will remind you, DroidCon London, if you are in the London area, I'm going to be there for like four or 5 days, something like that. Not sure if any of you are going to be at DroidCon London. If so, please do let me know. I've got a few things I'm going to be giving away to people that are subscribed to the Twill.tv channel. I need to see what I've got that I can take along. Basically, what I want to do is I'm going to have a small bag with me that I'm going to be carrying the whole time, that I'm going to try to keep filled up with probably this camera when I'm not using it, and then various and sundry other things. Bluetooth headphones, batteries, other just small things that I can take along with me that I've received for review, that I have reviewed, that I'm ready to give out to you guys. So yeah, if any of you guys are there that are not Twill.tv subscribers but are subscribed to this channel, the Twill Plays, the daily vlogging channel, definitely let me know and I'll probably have something for you. Maybe something from one of the subscription boxes, maybe, like I said, a pair of Bluetooth headphones or something, maybe a pair of wired earbuds, I don't know. I'm gonna have a bag full of stuff on me. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and head home. I think I'm gonna stop somewhere and maybe grab a little bit of lunch on the way. And while I'm heading over I'm probably gonna just run by Sam's. Like I said last week when I was in here, when I come in, I normally just stop by Sam's just to see, one, if there's anything in large quantities that we need for this week, and two, I sometimes go over there to eat because it's ridiculously cheap to eat over there. So I'm going to be running over there, probably have a little bit of lunch. But that sort of sparked a thought, a memory. Christina and I, when we were talking last night, we're trying to figure out what to do for Duncan for Christmas. You guys have gotten to know Duncan a little bit through these videos, and you know that two things that he loves are sports and video games. And we're happy about that. That's great. It's a little bit unfortunate he didn't pick up the love of music that I have. He may just not have it yet. I started playing the piano when I was 4 or 5 years old. and I've been into making music ever since then. And it's a bit of a shame that he hasn't really gotten that. He does sing in the car, and he likes to dance and stuff like that. So maybe at some point down the road he'll try out singing, or maybe he'll decide that he wants to play the piano. I do have an electric piano at home that he can play on. But until that time, like I said, right now the main things for him are sports and video games, and the occasional board game. So Christina's talking about getting him some board games for Christmas. And when I was at Sam's last week, I showed you guys the little pedal car thing. I thought he would just absolutely love that. The problem with it is it's just so large. And we've got my parents and Christina's parents both love to buy Duncan really large gifts. So in the past, for example, my parents bought Duncan a Power Wheels. Not sure if you're familiar with that, but basically it's a truck. This one was like a Ford F-150 with a battery and a motor and everything, and it doesn't move along terribly fast. And he rode it 2 or 3 times, and then he was done with it. He's just not big on outdoor riding toys, which is why we sold that one at a yard sale. And I'm thinking, he's got a bicycle right now. He doesn't ride his bicycle. If we buy him this pedal car, it's just going to sit in the garage and take up space. So there's really no point in doing that. So I don't know. I would love to get him into flying quadcopters, maybe get him into RC cars, things that are involved and do a lot of hand-eye coordination without being video games, because he just spends so much time playing video games. We're going to be cutting back on that a bit more. So I may take some time while we're in here and look around and see if there's anything that really strikes my fancy that I think he might be really into. Ooh, that's interesting. Looks like it's $99.94. Looks an awful lot like the Parrot AR drone that I used to have.
Would you like a free sample? Yes. Scan your Sam's Club membership card.
That was a nice, quick, painless little trip. Picked up some water because we were running low on bottled water. And then had a little bit of lunch too. Not a terribly big lunch. Although it does not help when the free-osc, the little free kiosk, is dispensing cookies. So on a bit of a whim, I decided to stop by. There's an outlet mall here on the way home, and I haven't been here in a long time. So thought I'd stop by, give a little look around, a little walk around. Nice way to get some sun and some steps, right? Apparently coming out in the middle of the day on kind of a chilly day, there's not a whole lot of people here. I'm okay with this. Oh, danger. Danger place. That actually worked out really well. There wasn't anybody in there to hand out free chocolates like there normally are, so didn't do anything bad. And while I'm here, I've got to run by the toy store and see if they have any quadcopters or anything like that. The selection seems to have increased a little bit. That I've seen before. JXD UFO. It looks like it's been rebranded. X7 Microlight, but it is $80. It's a little bit much. Oh, and there's a Horizon. Is that a Horizon Hobby? $150 spy drone. And then the Neptune, $130. Wow, it says YD212 though. That means it's an ATOP. Oh, the Nebula Cruiser, $130. That thing looks like it would be unwieldy. And of course they do have the Sky Viper M200. The Sky Viper. Oh, found Captain Sparkles. Well, everything's a bit too expensive, and I don't really need anything, so I'll probably head home. I got a couple of packages sitting on the front porch waiting on me. Interesting. A tour bus coming to the outlet mall. Well, that was absolutely awesome. Got home to find the Geek Fuel box for this month had shown up. As you may have already seen, the video has probably already gone up because I just very quickly open those up and film them and do all the B-roll and everything immediately because it's super easy to do. This was a part of it. This is a can, they call it Guardianade. It's an energy drink, tastes an awful lot like Red Bull, so of course I enjoy it. But, and you'll see this if you watch the video, it came with a pillowcase. You've got to watch the video. I've busted out laughing. It was hilarious, and I'm gonna start using this pillowcase anywhere that I can. My wife probably won't let me put it on the bed, but maybe I'll put it on a pillow and use it for napping, because yeah, it's a nap. And what's even better, as you may have seen, again, if you watch the video near the end, there was a super secret extra special prize given to 88 people, something like that. I didn't win the grand prize, but I'm guessing I was one of the 88 people because I called the number and they said, congratulations, you didn't win our grand prize, but you're gonna receive a super secret extra special item in next month's Geek Fuel box. So I gave them my name and my email address and everything, and hopefully that will work out and I'll get some sort of an extra bonus thing in next month's box. Awesome. Everybody is home. Home time. And he's busy playing. Too busy playing.
I already got one goal.
Always playing. Gotta keep playing. He says that it is time again for what?
Soccer.
Soccer. So I'm gonna go ahead and set. Actually, I'm gonna go get the time-lapse camera. That'll be fun. Ooh, we're having an interesting and not terribly healthy dinner. Duncan's school was selling these pizza kits and breadstick kits. When was it? A couple of months ago?
Yeah, at the end of last school year, we sold them.
And of course, when kids sell something, you gotta buy some of it. So we're finally getting through some of it.
Yeah, we've eaten some of it, and this is
some
more of it. So.
You get the pizza dough and you put some sauce on it, some cheese and some pepperoni, and there's all the breadsticks. This is gonna be terrible. Done and done. Pizza, craziest bread, and some sauce.
It's not warm.
Tasty stuff.
Breadsticks are very good.
All right, well, it is quite late at this point. Christina and Duncan, again, off to bed quite a little while ago. I actually had Christina in here with me earlier. I probably should have pulled out the camera. I was watching a video from Rhett and Link, and she came in to talk, and the baby started kicking. We were just hanging out and hearing stuff. But I actually got her to watch a couple of YouTube videos with me. It was kind of weird. It helps when Rhett and Link were on there trying to shock themselves with a dog collar. That immediately got her attention. It's a couple of guys with southern accents. We're kind of southern people. And then that segued into watching a SciShow video, and she's like, they need to be showing this in high schools and stuff. I'm like, they do. But if there's something like that had existed when we were in school, that would have been awesome, but it did not, unfortunately. But anyway, I got a whole lot of nothing accomplished tonight, and that's definitely unfortunate. And it's a little late to actually get started. So I'll definitely try to find some time to get work done tomorrow. I've got so many videos I need to make, and I'm just so far behind. But I'm doing it, I'm getting there. I'll get caught up. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get this video finished up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you had a great day. We'll see you again tomorrow.